Nigel Benn was from these streets, Charlie Magrin, John H. Tracy. Here in the East End of London was where Lennox Lewis was born, in Mile End, just around the corner. And that is one of the reasons we've picked this great part of London as the inaugural venue for the Box Academy. It's in the blood around here. It's like Cockney rhyming slang. It's like pie and mash. It's like that music that goes doo, 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 doo. But Box Academy is a series of live regional shows showcasing the best talent and the prospects from your local area. So let's go and meet the class of 2012.
I'm just ready for it. I just want to get in there and get things done.
It's play football, but I just mostly want to do boxing all the time. I'm not going to go looking for the knockout. If it comes, it comes.
I'm just buzzing that everything's falling into place at the right time.
I've got a big art and I've got a lot of ability, and I'm going to go the whole way.
The first sport that I've done was really football, but I didn't really enjoy it too much, so I moved on to boxing. Well, BoxNation, it's like for a young fighter, it's a dream come true.
But away from the ring card girls, the crowd, the money, the glory, the lights and the action, the hard work takes place. And it's here at the TradTkoE gym in Canning Town that the boys are hard at it. Box Academy is all about developing talented young fighters to championship level at a faster pace. Now, the UK's elite young boxers will be the main focus in their own show, and one man who's seen more than his fair share of local lads making good is TKO founder and trainer Johnny Eames.
Yeah, they're all mates, but they all want to be better than the other one. But then, having said that, they all go there to help to cheer the other one on when he's boxing. So, you know, there is comradeship there. Obviously, there's rivalry, but it's friendly rivalry. I won't allow anything else in my gym other than friendly rivalry, you know, whether they're trained by me or by anybody or by the other trainers that use the gym. It's got to be friendly, otherwise they're not welcome, as simple as that. So some guys are natural, some guys ain't, but it's not always the natural ones that make the good fighters. I mean, the three that you've got on boxing on Thursday on the Academy show are three boys that actually come through the top ranks in the amateurs, you know, ABA finalists and ABA champions and schoolboy champions and all stuff like that. So, you know, they're usually the easier ones to work with, who have been well scored by the better clubs in the amateurs. And it does tend to make the pro training a little bit easier, but although with the computer scoring now, the transition ain't as easy as what it used to be. You know, it's like they're two different sports now, really. Mark and Jimmy are doing a great job with these boys, you know, and it's a pleasure to have them in the gym with their squad, mixing in with our squad, and you know, we don't team it as us and them squad. We're all one squad up here, you know, and we all help each other out with the sparring, and it's great. Yeah, I mean, I was a trainer at West Ham who were on park for 14 years at West Ham, and we had some great fighters. I mean, two of the guys who you're interviewing today both come through West Ham and Wrexham, both boxed for West Ham and Wrexham throughout their career. So, you know, in this area, it's either or. Once you reach the scenes, it's either West Ham or Wrexham, really, you know. And you know, they've both got great traditions and they both produce great fighters.
Tom is making his pro debut on the third amount of the Troxy. Tom, you must be excited. You moved from winning everything you could in the amateurs to now into the pro game. How are you feeling physically?
I'm feeling fit, I'm ready. You know, there's no excuse for me. I mean, being trained by the best, Mark Tibbs, and yeah, I can't wait.
What kind of things change with Mark's experience? Is it just hard work, angles, fitness, preparation?
You know, everything really, from pro amateur to a pro is completely different. He's brought me down here, he's made me a different man. I feel a lot more comfortable, I'm a lot more relaxed, and feel a lot stronger and fitter.
And how did you, take us back a bit, how did you get into boxing? You're one of 13 brothers and sisters. Yeah. You're number 9, which means you were always having to fight someone, I reckon.
Always had to fight. You know, so yeah, I've got older brothers, they done it before me, and I followed their footsteps, you know.
I said, is it a sport you absolutely love, or was there always another sport you wanted to do?
No, I've always boxed, and from a young age I've loved it, and it's like now I'm still there.
And you've got quite a lot of people coming to support you.
Yeah.
How does it kind of How do you prepare for that? Or is it just a matter of focus on the day and get stuck in?
Well, you know, before the fight, I'll be a bit nervous. Like all my family and friends and that will be there. But once I step in that ring, it all goes.
Okay, what we want from you as a pro debut, at the moment it's just Tom Baker. We're looking for a ring name.
Yeah.
Is there anything about your style, anything about your weapons? What are we going to see from you on the night? Are you looking for the knockout?
I'm not going to go looking for the knockout. If it comes, it comes. It's going to take time and, you know, get through it and listen to Mark. But if it comes, it comes, like I said. But the shot you want to look out for is this left hook.
Brilliant, the left hook. And you're spending a lot of time, really, as a roofer at the moment to make ends meet.
Yeah,
is that a struggle putting together work and boxing?
Yeah, it's a bit hard. I was finding it hard, but you know, now I've got in the routine of doing it every day. You know, it's come easy. But like I said, I train in the morning and then after training, I have to go to work. It's a bit hard, but you know, it'll all pay off on Thursday and third.
Mate, absolutely. Where do you want to get to? Where do you think you can get to in the pro boxing?
I'm going to bide the time, like, you know, take it step by step. Hopefully I will make something out of it. I will do.
But you mopped up in the amateurs, what is it? National champ has got to be the next couple of years, right?
Yeah, seven times national champion in the amateurs, and in the next couple of years I'd like to be an English champion.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll buy the time, there's plenty of time, only young, and yeah, see what Mark says.
So when you're not roofing, when you're not thinking boxing, when you're not training, when you're not fighting, how do you chill out? What do you do away from the sport?
Away from the sport, chilling out, I'll go to my girlfriends and, you know, go and do things with her.
Watch films,
Try and spend as much
have a
time
bite
as
to
I
eat.
can, you know.
No, good.
Go
Well,
and get a bit of food and, yeah, go to the cinema. Relaxing.
Excellent. Well, everyone's looking forward to seeing you perform and fight on your pro debut on Thursday night.
Thank you very much.
After winning both junior and senior ABA titles, another lad making his pro debut at BoxAcademy is Mitch Smith from Harrow Weald. So Mitchell Smith is going to be bringing the noisiest fans we believe on the night. Is that about right?
It's very true.
Now it's your brothers, your dad, all your family's going to be there. You're a big family man.
Yeah, I'm a big family man. I love spending time with my family. They're all going to be there making noise for me.
And was it your dad who got you into boxing in the
Yeah,
in the
my dad
first
took me
place?
down to the gym when I was 6, and I've looked back since.
So tell us, what was he looking for? A sport? Were you an aggressive kid?
I was bullied as a kid when I was 6. My dad said to me, right, that's it, we're taking you down the gym, I'm not having this no more. And went down the gym and haven't looked back since. Got the bullies back in the end. So
No, definitely. And
all
tell
right.
us, what is it about the sport? What appeals? Is it the physical confrontation? Is it the discipline?
I'm
Is
very,
it the
I'm
banter?
very competitive. I'm a very competitive person. And where it's 1-to-1, I'm always wanting to beat someone. Whether it's not beating up, but beating someone at something. No matter what I do, I want to win. You know. So and I just love the training, feeling fit, feeling strong. You're never in no danger. You know what I mean? You're an athlete. I like being an athlete.
And tell us, who are the athletes that you are inspired by, boxers particularly?
I love watching Floyd Mayweather train. All the top fighters up there, I love watching them train. They're so dedicated and just great fighters. They're just great fighters, you know.
So you've won all the sort of ABA titles for a number of years. Now we're moving pro. What kind of can you go the distance? I guess is the question.
I will, definitely. I will make it the whole way. I've got a big arm and I've got a lot of ability, and I'm gonna go the whole way.
Self-belief is always good. Tell us finally, when you're not in the boxing ring, what do you do just to relax?
I like fishing. I like going out fishing with my friends. I like spending time with my family. And
Tell me you're not a competitive fisherman.
I am a competitive, but I've got to win. I've got to win at fishing. Otherwise my rod's going in.
And I believe you're extending the family. You've got your first child due in roundabout in September of this year.
Yeah.
So best of luck with that. But we're all going to be behind you on BoxAcademy over at the Troxy.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
On Thursday night, Mitch will be joined by fellow West Ham fan John Dignum, who made his pro debut in front of the BoxNation cameras at York Hall in January, recording an impressive win over Ryan Clark.
From Brentford, John Dignum.
January of this year, John Dignum made his debut on BoxNation, and he's on the first BoxAcademy show that's going to be on Thursday the 3rd of May. John, you must love fighting on TV after a successful debut.
Yeah, I love it, yeah. I love watching it, yeah.
And after all the time in the amateurs, what's the difference been for you day to day with turning pro? Habits changed, or?
Yeah, it's a lot more settled than that. So we've been working on things in the gym, but I think I changed well. So it's a lot more settled, like I said, but yeah, I enjoy it.
And you're a busy man, you're working at the moment, what, with the rest of your family, is that right?
Yeah, I'm working with my dad, my uncle and my brother. So go to work and go train after.
Do they give you more to do physically just because they think you should be fitter?
Nah, they're right as it happens, they're right.
And what?
Pass it on to my brother.
Yeah, your twin brother, of course, he boxes.
Yeah.
Do you spar together?
We do sometimes, but we just have a laugh and joke really. But he's a very good boxer, so yeah, it's good.
Come on, as an exclusive, are you better than him?
Nah.
And so, when you're not boxing, when you're not working, what about relaxing? What kind of things do you do? I believe you're expecting your first child in May this year.
It's only 2 weeks' time, so it's very close to my fight. But yeah, just watch telly and that, or yeah, just chilling really.
Kick back. You're one of Steve Bunce's viewers, I believe, on
yeah, that's it, BoxNation.
Bunce, we found a viewer.
It's always on at home, so girlfriend gets something about it sometimes, but it's got to be watched.
When you're in love with the sport, right?
That's it.
And so tell us, how did you get into the sport?
I started when I was 9. Me and my brother kept fighting between us. So my dad took us up to 9. My dad's mate Tony Vanessa took his son up there, so that's how we got started really.
And were you always into the kind of physical stuff, kicking a football, a rugby ball?
Yeah, I mean, the first sport that I'd done was really football, but I didn't really enjoy it too much, so I moved on to boxing.
And what is it you love about the sport?
I love it all really. I love the training. I love what I like, the fighting, the taking part, whatever. So I just love the sport all round really.
Is there any bit you find hard? Perhaps are you someone who loves to eat a burger now and again, and you have to cut back to keep the weight?
I'm quite comfortable in the weight really. I can eat not what I want, but eat sensible. But I normally make the weight all right.
Excellent. So you're going to have the family support you. We're going to have BoxAcademy viewers supporting you. All the best over at the Trophy.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Coming up after this break, I'll be talking to trainer Mark Tibbs about his involvement in preparing some of the UK's best and upcoming young professional boxers. Specifically, the emerging talent we'll showcase at BoxAcademy London, the class of 2012.
These guys have been around in the amateurs. They love pressure, they thrive on pressure.
We're inside the TradTkoE16gym here in Canning Town in East London, and one of the men who makes it tick and trains all the boxers, including Kevin Mitchell, is Mark Tibbs. Mark, from a boxing family, what do you love about the sport?
Boxing, what I love about the sport, it's something, it's in my blood. It's what I've done since I was 6 years old, and my father was a fighter, a trainer. He's done a bit of managing and promoting in his day, but he's a trainer, he's a good trainer. And I suppose my mum's cousin was Terry Spinks, the Olympian gold medalist. So I suppose it's in my blood. So, it's what I do naturally, sort of thing, if you know what I'm saying.
And the boys coming into this gym and the boys who are keen on boxing, do you think that's always the case for them? Is there a history of some of them are completely clean and you're having to literally show them the ropes?
No, to be honest with you, the fighters I've trained myself and are involved with myself, they've always got a fighting background. They've all got a good pedigree as an amateur, and they've all done something in the amateurs. And some of them you find that their fathers was fighters, and that's how it tends to be. Yeah.
No, brilliant. Now you guys are going to be watching on Thursday the 3rd of May. It's at the Troxy, of course. You've got 3 guys who are going to be fighting in that. Tell us about what to expect from them.
Well, I've got Gary Corcoran. He's a light welterweight, very strong. Comes forward, fights with both hands, loves to fight. He's only doing a 4-rounder that day, but he needs to do longer rounds. He just loves to fight. He's a good puncher. He's only a baby, but he's learning. But he's one to watch in the future. They're all very different. I've got Tom Baker, who's a middleweight, tall, rangy, orthodox fighter. Uses spraying, smart fighter. But he's also one to watch. He's strengthening up as we go along with him.
Charlie Hoy is one to watch. He's only in the bantamweight sort of area, 8 stone area, but he's very, very lively puncher with both hands. He likes to move and groove, and he's a switch hitter. And he's got angles that I've never. He makes Charlie Hoy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He switches, short turns and combination punches. Goes through with his shoulders, which you very rarely see when they come out of the amateurs. So they're all very different, and it's going to be a great night that night.
Now these guys are going to be tuning in, and often watching these guys, watching the young boxers for the first time. But from a trainer and a boxer point of view, what is the advantage of getting them onto BoxNation at this relatively young age?
Yeah. Well, BoxNation it's like for a young fighter, it's a dream come true. They're going to be able to BoxNation will be able to showcase all the young talent from all over the country, which is what these young fighters need.
Is it additional pressure on them to be televised early in their careers?
No, do you know what? These guys have been around in the amateurs. They love pressure. They thrive on pressure. So why not televise what's going on?
Sink or swim, really.
Sink or swim. But it ain't really sink or swim. It's good they're going to learn their trade as they go along and showcase their craft, their skill.
And finally, as a quick insight, they're all prepared. How do you prepare for taking your fighters out onto the big stage?
Well, I train them through the week, say it's 5 or 6 weeks of training, so I'm prepared. I'm sort of reliving it, if you know what I'm saying. You know, and I enjoy the ups and I enjoy the downs. We try and keep a medium, try and keep a nice flow going on, a good energy, and a good positive feel about the whole process. And develop. What it's all about is developing this young talent. They've all got what they've got, but we try and add some ingredients to make them better and make them better at what they do in a safe way where they don't get, you know what I mean, in a safe way where they don't take too many shots.
Well, he looks nice and calm now. On fight night, just keep an eye out for the old chewing gum jaw, because you do get a teeny bit nervous.
You know, didn't you? We all get a bit nervous, but we've got to control the nerves, so the fighters. It's all about the fighters.
Well, I wish you all the best. A row of W's, hopefully we're going to get over at the Trotsy.
Thanks very much, Andy.
Thanks, Mark.
All the best. Thanks very much.
So we're with 21-year-old Gary Corcoran. He's known as the Hellraiser, family from Galway, but he's based in West London, and he too will be fighting for the first televised bout on the 3rd of May. What are you most looking forward to about this fight?
Just getting another fight under my belt and get more experience.
And what appeals to you about boxing? How come you got so involved in the sport?
Just from my brothers, a lot of brothers that boxed, and my older brother used to be professional, and I just followed from him.
Was any other sport trying to get your attention? Are you a good footballer?
I used to play football, but I just mostly want to do boxing all the time.
And you obviously love it. You've got 2 wins, 1 knockout, which obviously feels good. But what about the sport attracts you? Do you like the training? Do you like the banter in the gym?
I like the training and just boxing in the ring, fighting in the ring.
Do you have a ritual before you fight? A real kind of process you go through?
Just go on the same just go on the same ritual that I always go on with.
And tell us, who do you look up to as a boxer? Who kind of inspires you? I believe Ricky Hatton's a bit of a kind of mentor for you in terms of just watching him and his body shots.
Yeah, his body shots and that, his body shots. And with Calzaghe, with his stamina and all that, that's what you want to have like in your box.
And what would you describe your style as? A boxer, puncher, or are you
a boxer, puncher, or like come in a bit, like body shotter and body puncher.
And tell us just a quick insight, Gary. The fight's over, you're chilling out, you're relaxing, you've got a few days off. What kind of things do you get up to?
Just go out, just go get food.
Music, video games, cinema.
Cinema and that. That's really just after the week.
All the usual stuff.
All the usual stuff.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for taking time. Best of luck on the 3rd at the Trotsy. Another unbeaten prospect on the card for Thursday is South East London's aptly named Ferocious Daryl Williams. Williams or ferocious Daryl Williams, and we're going to wait until the 3rd of May to find out how ferocious he is. Your second pro fight, all excited and ready to go?
I'm raring to go, you know. This is what I've been doing for the last 4 years now, so I'm just ready for it. I just want to get in there and get things done.
What do you love about getting in the ring and performing really in front of big crowds?
The bit I like the most is the adrenaline. When you step in and that bell goes, you know, that's it. You gotta just do what you gotta do, you know what I mean?
And what would you say your strengths are as a boxer? We know you're incredibly fit, you're fighting super middleweight and you're always on weight. What other strengths do you have?
My real strength is, you know, my head movement. My head movement is unique, I believe. You know, it's unique. I always fire off my movement of my head. I don't just move and stay stationary.
So it's not just defence?
No, it's defence and offence, all in one. It's quite hard to explain, but
we're going to see it. We are going to see it in action. And tell us a little bit about being a pro. What are there any bad sides now you're a pro?
The worst part for me is just the ticket sales. You know, it's really hard. You know, to keep going back and forward. You got to go to this guy, that guy. You know, it's really hard.
Well, you're going to have great support on the night. I'm sure they're all going to be cheering you on. Have you had to change your lifestyle being a pro?
Yeah, you know, I haven't had a relationship for a year now, so you know. That's one of the main things, you know, girls and things like that, that's all got to stop.
Focus
you know,
on the boxing.
You've got to focus, you've got to be a Spartan, you know, it's really hard, but you've got to choose what you want to do in that, you know.
Well, this is the class of 2012 Box Academy at the Troxy. We really wish you the best of luck. All the best, knock him out. A veteran compared to most of the others making his 15th professional appearance is former English flyweight champion Ashley Flash Ash Sexton. With Flash Ash Sexton, or Ashley as we're going to call you today, you must be looking forward to this fight. I mean, it's televised with Box Academy. You've been there before, you know what it's all about. 14 wins, 14 fights and 12 wins. You know, what are you looking forward to most about the night?
Just getting back in the ring. As you say, I'm still unbeaten. I'm just looking to keep busy. Really, I'd like to progress on and fight for the Commonwealth title after this. And this is a massive stage to do it on. The first Box Academy. Working with the Warrens now is an amazing place to be. And yeah, I'm just buzzing that everything's falling into place at the right time.
In terms of training, you're obviously doing all the stamina work, all the pad work, everything. What is it that's driving you forward? Is it money? Is it the success? Is it the glory?
I think a lot of people would do it. They always go, "Yeah, it's glory." It's money. At the end of the day, this is a job, and I've got kids to feed. And
well, you and your fiance, 5 kids between them, all under 10 years old.
Yeah.
It must be a fight when you get home.
Yeah, it is. Depends which one's got the boxing gloves on. But I try and keep 5 F guards handy so that they don't smash each other up too much. But yeah, I need the money. This is my job, and but I'm doing it for the glory. I'm doing it for my family, for the money side, and I'm doing it for myself for the glory because I want to go on. I want to win a world title.
How'd you get into the sport?
Originally, I'm from North London, and I was very small and very timid, and I think my dad just wanted to teach me how to sort of defend myself because you've got to be able to, otherwise you'll get eaten alive. And I tried everything. I tried the karates, the kickboxing and stuff, and I didn't really take to anything. And I've got 2 left feet, so I can't really play football. And took me down the gym, and I just took to it. I mean, I probably like the social side of it more than the fighting to begin with.
Yeah.
But once I'd had a couple of fights, like it just went from there. I ended up with like 97 amateurs.
So the adrenaline draws you in. And do your family support you from home, or are you going to have a lot of them there?
There'll be a lot of them there. My dad lives in Chicago, my mum, and my little sister. But they'll be watching from over there as well. They always seem to get it somehow. And
what are we to look out for? What's your trademark? Now, believe, this is a fact by the way, he's told us earlier, you've nicknamed your overhand right the Sex Bomb.
Yeah, I had a big knockout a few years ago for the English title, and everyone, it comes up in every interview, and I think it's had like 7-8 million hits on YouTube. It was a great shot, but I tried to get away from it now, but we nicknamed it the Sex Bomb. So.
And so we can also understand you and keep an eye out. You've got a strange little ritual when getting them in and out of the ring, is that right? Or just into the ring?
Yeah, just into the ring. I go in, like I put my leg over, I come in, I go out, and I come in, and that's it. I don't know why, I've done it since I was an amateur, so it's just, if anyone wants to know why I do that, because I'm sure there's a lot of people sitting there, why does Sexton do that? But I don't know, but it works. It's just something that I do every time I get in the ring.
Well, you know the headman to look for. He's the name to look for. Flash Ashley Sexton. Let's be supporting him on the night. So now we've met and got up close and personal with the class of 2012. But on Thursday night in London's East End, right here at the Troxy, we're going to find out, can they pass that test? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Oh my God! This is the East End of London. So the East End of London is the traditional heart of Ron.
Did I swear? Did I swear?